So that's a quick reference in list. I know it has some shortcuts. I know it's not maybe similar to what you are used to it, but I think it's going to make the life easy. We have to spend extra time to understand this. So again, going over the summary, we're going to be using the index to you to access elements in the list. We can get to out of range. We have two different for loop to get through the list. Uh, when we're creating a list, the address of a memory location is going to be saved in the list variable. So if you say the list equal to another list, it will copy just that address. We are going to be using the different way called the list. So I'm going to put the word list in front of my list, and that's going to make a copy of my list. So the list is going to be passed as a reference. So any modification to the list is going to happen to the actual one. We can add separators. And the important parts over here that maybe you should do some review on that we are going to get complex tasks. I'm going to break it down to the smaller tasks. And the last design document I gave you, it was asking about that. And then when you break it down to the smaller tasks, then you ask the question, is this available? Remember, we have two different types of design. One is the high level design, and then the other one is the low level design. So the high level design is breaking down your task to the smaller tasks, and then the low level one is the one that's going to look at this task and say, okay, is this algorithm available in this language? So maybe it's available in Python, but it's not available in Java, or vice versa. So that's the way we're going to find our tasks. And if it's not available, then we write it and we give it to other people to use. So another thing that is talking about is by physical objects. Some people are a little more visual and they want to see things and they want to use by hand manipulating things, putting things in order. Maybe you need a bigger space, but some people are a little more visual and it's going to help a lot to do the actual physical objects. So if you're a visual person, this would be very important to you. So we do have a table that has rows and columns. The built-in operation, we have insert. We can check to see if something is inside my list. And then the pop is going to remove the last one. Remove is going to remove an element from the list. We can add to list by using a plus sign, and the function called list is basically going to create a copy of my list, and it's going to return a new address of my temporary list, which is a copy of the other one. We talked about the slicing that is going to have a starting point and ending point. If I leave the starting point empty, it's going to start from the beginning. If I leave the ending point empty, it's going to go all the way to the last element. So that's what the chapter 6 is about, and that's where I'm going to stop